Like everyone, I am absolutely devastated today to learn of the news of Robin Williams' death, reportedly by suicide. We knew he'd been battling depression and all of those issues, but as his wife requested, I think I would like to honor her request, and I think we all should, and focus on what Robin Williams did in his life and not necessarily the way he chose to die. He was an amazing talent. I had the privilege of interviewing him many, many times for films and other projects over the years, mostly, of course, for movies. They were quick interviews. Sometimes they were on the run. I'll never forget interviewing him when he was in town for an event, and we were at Roosevelt University, and I had to run, and literally was running up a flight of stairs talking to him, and he was talking as fast as we were running, and we were laughing the whole time. Obviously, he was born in Chicago. On a number of occasions would reference that, and effortlessly would move into a Chicago accent without even missing a beat. And I'll never forget when I was interviewing him for The Bicentennial Man, not one of his best films, I might add. We went into this whole thing about Chicago, and just the mention of the word Chicago, he put on the accent and immediately started making references to everything from deep dish pizza to Michigan Avenue to the Water Tower to Marshall Fields, all the sort of iconic Chicago references that he had known over the years. He was a true genius. He was unbelievable, and of course was great, as we all know, in dramatic roles, as he was in comedy. And I'll never forget the only interview I ever had with him that really wasn't funny and wasn't where you just let him go and let him do his thing, because you go into a room with Robin Williams, and if you were smart, you just throw a line and let him go. But it was for 1 Hour Photo, which was a very deeply disturbing, very spooky movie about a very sad, lonely, obsessed man who, of course, did the 1 Hour Photos in the days when we used to do that. And that was a completely serious conversation, and at that point I got to see a little bit of a window into the darker side of Robin Williams. And he did talk openly about his own struggles with depression and with issues of addiction and so forth. And he brought that up. I certainly wouldn't have gone there right off the get-go. But at any rate, Robin Williams, a true gift. We will really never ever see someone like him. We say that many times when people pass, but as was the case with his idol Jonathan Winters, I feel the same about Robin Williams. A great, great, great talent, and this is very, very sad. A very sad day today for millions of people around the world.